Every day is something different. Every day I'm learning more about my role as the principal.
Karen Taylor has been in education for 27 years, the last 2 serving as principal for Alvin High School. She's a quick study, though, since she's been named Principal of the Year for 2020-2021.
It was truly an honor when you're recognized by your peers. This year has been especially challenging. We've had teachers who've gotten sick. We've had teachers who've quarantined themselves, or they've had their own children quarantine and they've had to be out for an extended time. But the one thing I can say is our Alvin High School staff, they pitch in. They pitch in even when I don't know it. They're like, oh, that's okay, I covered that class for that teacher. She had to do this or that. And I'm like, oh, wow, you did that? Thank you so much. They just chip in and fill in whenever there's a need.
Students have been making the best of it during these trying times as well.
Other than the masks, if you walk out on our campus, you wouldn't know there's a pandemic. And I say that with love. The kids just do whatever you ask them to do. We ask them to sit 4 to a table in the cafeteria. They do it. Do we have to remind them sometimes? Of course, they want to sit with their friends, but they do it. They're much more resilient and easygoing about it than we give them credit for. Our kids have lived through history. Like, they are living it right now. And when they're 50 years old, 60, 75, their kids and grandkids are going to say, hey, what was it like back then? And they're going to have those first story accounts of what it was like living through Hurricane Harvey, living through a pandemic, living through some social unrest.
Taylor says education has changed during her nearly 3 decades in the business, and making progress is not easy. But she says having kids of her own helped with some of the growing pains.
When I had children and I started seeing things through a different lens, I feel like I became a better educator, a better mentor, and I was able to get a better rapport with kids. One of the big focuses here at Alvin High School is to build that rapport with our students, get to know them where they are academically, where they are emotionally, where they are socially, so that we can help guide them to those right answers or finding that path in their life.
That path on the high school level culminates with graduation.
Seeing the kids through 4 years at high school grow, mature, change, find their path, and then walk across that stage and know I had a little hand in that, that's rewarding. That's why we got into education.